What's up, guys? You are listening to the Touge Hour podcast. My name is Wade Best, owner of 129 Touge, and joining me are some of the area's most known individuals in the mountain pass scene. Here we discuss the presence of US 129's Touge scene and the endless changing cycle of motorsport-related news. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We've been missing a week. The Touge Hour, episode 8, 9, 10?
We'll go with 10.
Wait,
no, I want to do 8 because are we going to do another This Boy versus That Boy for like
today?
The season ender? No, for the season.
I was like, no, today we're going to...
Season ends?
No,
No,
sir. We are ending.
Not today, no.
No.
Well, like last season, we did 10 episodes, and we finished it, and we had this massive bracket battle that the people who listened got to participate in. And the 5th gen, if you haven't listened to that, you should go listen to it. End of season 1. The 5th gen Viper ACR beat the Jays Racing S2000 to be crowned. Oh, see, everyone picked the Viper except for me. I picked the S2000. I'm right there with you, Sean.
Yeah.
I know you picked it for a different reason, but if you guys want to check that episode out, it will be down in the Spotify link below. Thank you guys so much for listening. I know we missed last week. We're super busy. We're actually kind of stressed for time this week anyways because we have a lot going on this weekend and we have a lot going on next weekend.
Dude, I made it with 10 minutes to spare today.
We had a lot going on next week.
Yeah, we got a lot going on next week.
I mean, this is the time of the year where it really gets like...
There's always like a back-to-back weekend every year or like a month-to-month weekend.
Yeah.
So... anyways, today we're going to be talking about an update on everybody. We don't have our small instructor. He's actually on his way to Barber Motorsports Park, and we'll get more into that later. And then we're also going to finish up the episode after the update with red light, green light car version. We got some crazy stuff wrote down that's either going to make you cringe or be like, red light, red light, red light, red light.
Hey, that's what people call me. Were we supposed to prepare anything for this? Or
No, this
is
is pretty much just on. I mean, every episode's pretty much
This is
on the
off
spot.
dome.
This is.
Oh, man.
This is like 720 ladder stall dome.
Got it.
720 wide line nose step. Headshot.
But
I'm shaking.
we'll get with the intro real quick. We got
I don't know what's
our
happening.
tired boy, Douglas James Smith.
Hello.
You just woke up.
Yeah, I woke
Somebody
up like
bring this
10
man a
minutes ago.
pillow, you respect.
Yeah.
Let him sleep.
I've just been working a little extra lately, trying to fit everybody in, get everybody done.
Talk about a packed season.
Yeah. I mean, I'm averaging anywhere between 8 to 12 cars a day.
I was going to say, I'd be seeing this man posting all day.
That's all I fucking do.
Dude, my favorite thing is the stretchy
Yeah,
pictures.
that's what I was going to say. Stretch.
I don't know. Okay, so I don't know what happened with that. All right, I don't.
It's like the meme pictures.
So, okay, Instagram went full dumb on me, and every time I go to make a post on... It wasn't every time. It was just for a few weeks, and it stopped. So I'd go to make a post on Facebook. I'd select the cars throughout the day. Yeah, it almost felt like I did that. But like panoramic video.
Sean's losing his mind right
And it was like one photo that would just be like fat, like long, like almost I did a panoramic video, photo of it. And I just don't know why. And it happened to a 240 and a Volvo.
Imagine if it happened to the limo.
And it was like you're just scrolling through. Oh yeah, he did this car, and you're like, what is that?
What's the picture?
Dude, the Volvo is not even like... I already know it's a tank.
It don't even fit on the screen. Like
It
it's.
don't even fit on the
It'd be better if
screen.
it had Regos on it.
So I'm just getting comments
Thank
after
you, Couch. I
comments
heard
saying
that. Appreciate
"long boy" or "chonk" or something like that. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. And I post it again, and it's another chonker. And I'm like, what is happening, Instagram? And then it's gone now. Sorry, guys.
From Sony TV.
Wait, so what was the... Or are you going to ask?
Oh, yeah, ask him. You can ask him.
What was the coolest thing you've seen this week?
Oh
Stretch Volvo.
no, it's not the Viper. Believe it or not, it's not the Viper.
It's the JZX 100
we
that
did.
was in there yesterday.
It's not the JZX either.
Well, I'm out. That's my favorite car, so...
It was a '67 Ford F100.
Really?
Blue?
Custom, maybe bluish, tealish color.
Yeah.
Scott's Hot Rod chassis, 67 F100 body, engine so clean you can eat off of, bottom so clean you can eat off of, has a Gen 2 Coyote engine on it, Willwood, 6-pot brakes all around. Good.
Did you mention Haggerty to him?
No, shut up.
God, it's a marketing tool. I'm going to bring cards there.
A
Until
bunch of cards there.
I do.
well, bring him over there then. What are you waiting on?
I'm busy everywhere else.
See, you're slacking, not
2
me.
minutes early. Speaking of that, we have Dylan down there.
Hi. I'm so tired.
Welcome from Nashville.
I know. I literally left Nashville, came here, and we always get here at around 8 p.m. and I got here at 7:49.
It's good timing. You
Drove
beat
the speed limit the whole
GPS.
time.
You did the meme and beat the GPS.
That is-
Allegedly.
I did. But yeah, I've been browsing cars. One of the best parts about being with Haggerty is that I get to watch the market live because we have what's called a valuation tool.
Yeah.
And so we can watch all the trends in the market for like any cars or, plural cars like JDM or R32s, or you can pick a specific car and look at how the value's changed in the car.
How much
So-
is my 9-owner 92 Miata worth?
Burn it. No, but I'm using that to try to find what car I want next. I know what car I want, but I want to find like the specific one.
What is
So,
it?
an E90 or E92 M3.
Yeah.
After I still I keep a list of all the cars I've driven, and it's at the top of my list. It's so good all around.
It sounds so good.
But yeah, so that's about it with me. I've been traveling. I've been doing
I
stuff.
know you've been moving around a lot.
Put 10,000 miles on my car in 3 weeks on my brand new Tiguan.
The Tiguan.
Dude, that thing is a menace. It's so stable at a what?
Oh, I got a question for you because we asked Doug the favorite car he's seen. What's the favorite car you've seen on the interstate?
On the interstate. What about all the shows I go to?
No.
Oh no. That's like cheat codes.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Okay, all right, yeah.
F40
Do
like
the
a week
shows.
ago.
Was it the F40?
No, the Le Mans
The
car I
i7?
sat in.
Oh God, yeah, I forgot about that.
I sat in a freaking Le Mans car. It was amazing. That is a I'm very grateful, and I want to say this like publicly. All of my friends, and it's you guys included, everyone else that's like helped me not feel so alone in cars. They're the reason I get to go do stuff like this. So to anybody that I've ever had a conversation with, or driven with, or sat with at the store, whatever, just thank you to them because I wouldn't be here without them. So, but it's definitely the Le Mans car is one of my favorites. On the road, I don't see that much stuff because I'm out there with regular traffic.
Because you are regular traffic.
I am now. I'm an
You
NPC.
are.
Yeah, that thing I posted today, I don't know what like rat rod that was, but that was cool to see on the road. Man was just going down 40 at like 90 miles an hour in that. No windshield.
Nope.
Bro,
Was
Nope.
he wearing a helmet?
Nope. No helmet, no goggles. He just had a hat.
living life like Larry.
Had a
Living
hat.
like Larry.
Speaking of living like Larry, we have Sean Wilson Smith.
Back
Back
in
to
here.
back to back.
Back to back. Hey,
Champion.
I'm ready. Bro.
AKA,
What
Did-
We
do
don't
did-
hear more than Austin has.
Yeah.
Did we hire Sean yet? Is Sean part of?
Sean is part of this podcast group now.
Oh, boo.
we've adopted
We don't
Pippi
pay
Longstocking
Yeah, we
over
don't
there.
pay me yet.
None of us are paid yet. What are you talking about?
How are you doing?
Guys, like, I'm doing good. Just ready for my 4-day weekend.
Hell yeah.
I'm sick
Man
of
works a
working.
lot.
Yeah.
I do. I feel like I'm between working and trying to get this unreliable rotary back on the road and build
Have
a
we
house. It's
have
a
we even
lot.
talked about Sean's
The summer
rotary?
build.
I don't like to talk about
Yeah.
it.
I think I'm the only one
Okay,
in this
we
whole
just
room
won't
that's
talk
seen that
about
thing
it.
run.
You probably
Yeah,
are.
we actually are.
I'm the only one that's seen that thing run
Yeah.
ever.
We just
No,
won't
it-
talk about that.
I'm hoping hopefully next spring, it will actually be running. I've got a lot of work to do to it, but that's my date I'm shooting for. I'm sticking to it. It's my time frame. Yeah.
I like that.
Speaking of getting something.
Speaking of cars
we've
that
been
run.
waiting months.
I'm trying to
for
be like this man right here. I'm trying to get myself.
Thomas Couch. Tell him what it is.
What is what?
What have you done?
Oh my God, we're here. Don't tease us.
Oh, you guys want to hear the hog ass cams that I've got now, huh?
Yeah.
In what car?
The Miata.
Because
Ford
it
Taurus.
runs. Yeah.
Yes, it does run. I picked it up Monday night.
What?
Oh, bro, those cams are hot.
Tell us, like,
Have you
Done.
taken it up yet?
Yeah.
Just open it back.
Last
Yeah.
night? Yeah.
Because the mic won't go out in there.
tell us real quick. Like,
Open it fast.
keep it brief, but tell us what you've done to it.
So as of currently, it's just a pretty much unopened stock 2.5 liter out of a 2015 Ford Fusion with a set of Esslingers Stage 2 quotation around Stage 2 cams. Bigger 1.8 primary header, catless, no caps on it, and an EGR delete and a tune. That's it. Everything else is still the same.
I bet you were so excited when you finally got to drive it, weren't you?
I can't wait for that. Like, I literally
Dude,
lost sleep over that.
When that goes into that, oh, dude, I'm so excited.
the whole thing was, and I told Wade and I told a few other people. I don't know if Dylan.
I'm ignorant.
heard about it, but we went to start. I was over there supposed to pick it up Friday night, and we got it buttoned up, and it wouldn't start. Why is this not starting? We changed crank sensors, cam sensors.
Just cranking, just.
Yeah, that's all we do is just crank. It wasn't firing. It wasn't doing nothing. It was getting fuel and had spark, but it wasn't firing. It was like it was losing either like cam signal or crank signal. So, and what we ended up finding out over the course of about 2 hours was there was a broken trigger tooth on the trigger wheel of the intake cam.
I can't even believe that happened. That's insane.
How's
Brand new
that?
cam, right?
Brand new set of cams, unopened, never installed.
So instead of hog ass cams, it was piggy ass cam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quarter cam.
Yeah. So either we tried to fix the junk intake cam, or I order new cams and we do the whole thing all over again, and hopefully they're not back ordered for 2 months.
Jeez.
So we just fixed the junk intake cam. We broke a trigger tooth off of the stock intake cam out of the 2.5, welded it onto the SMG Stage 2 cam, put it back, put the valve cover back on. It cranked over one time and fired right up, and hasn't.
This is pretty
Man,
much.
what-
Since.
He welded that thing with Mountain Dew and faith. Oh my
We
God.
did say once he got it back, I was like, this will be a torture test too. I was like, we can't get upset if something happens to it for
Right.
breaks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
That's
a learning
always
process.
That's always a given. Like, anytime doing a rebuild, like, something's gonna go wrong. You're gonna have issues.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, I never want to rebuild anything.
That's
ever.
why, like, I know once I get the motor in the car and I start doing stuff, like, it's gonna be one thing. Because I've got a ton of buddies that have rebuilt FDs, and it's always just something.
Oh, he gave it away.
Yeah, that's why the
Any car.
passenger taillight lens is still broken from like
You punching it?
4 years ago almost now, from when I wrecked the car.
You wrecked the car?
Yeah, just so there's something always broken on it, so nothing else breaks.
Well, like when it comes to rebuilds, I mean, even my 2022 86 engine, when it blew up and the dealer fixed it, even when I got it back, there were still issues. I had to take it back multiple times.
I didn't have that issue. Luckily, shout out Grayson Subaru. Well, no, they probably,
Dude, you got
Anybody here listening?
you got lucky.
I got hooked up. Like, shout
Really?
out to David, if he listens. That man, he did me some wonders on my
David
motor.
Fredson.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a full rebuild, like everything
Like warranty?
warranty,
Yo.
everything.
Good.
Shit from Japan, straight
What
up.
was your mileage when that happened?
53,000.
Oh, you were 7,000 away.
53,000.
Oh man.
I've got a fresh motor.
I'm gonna put this out there, but before I left Monday night with the car, Mike told me, he was like, hey, you know, when you get a revised tune and it's before the track day, I can fit you in, call me, and we'll put it on dyno and see what it makes.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool to see.
I can pay you. He's like, no. It's like, are you sure? He's like, no. Alright.
Are you,
That was a good segue. Are we going to segue into?
I'm going to segue into, you guys were talking about parts. We have a new sponsor. Touge
Oh.
Motorsports.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I said oh while you were saying it. What's the name? of
Touge Motorsports.
Touge Motorsports.
Which is pretty cool. Works pretty well with the Touge Hour, 1.9 Touge,
Mm-hmm.
and Save the Touge. So
And so, what does Touge
So
Motorsports
Touge
do?
Motorsports is if you need parts, if you need oil, if you need anything for your car, Clay and Zach
Clay
get
and
it
Zach.
for you. So
Okay.
they're really cool guys. I'm not actually one of Jody's buddies, and then this is how all this process started. I've just been talking to him, but Jody's been friends with him for a little bit, and really, really good guys. I don't know if you've seen what they did for Jody. Jody had that radiator thing happen to him.
Yeah.
Got all
Yeah.
the parts for him.
Yeah.
that was
In a matter
quick,
of
too.
like a day or two.
I was going to say, it was super
So next time you guys need oil, brake pads,
Touge
hop on the
Motorsports,
site, go over to Touge Motorsports, give them a shot.
Facebook, website,
Yeah.
or message Clay.
Touge Motorsports.
Touge Motorsports.
I feel like I should say it as I pass by the mic.
We got another sponsor right here in the room, and that's Eurospec.
Oh, I thought you were about to say that.
I wish.
Make that man more sleepy.
Yeah.
Get down there.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
this man buying
Employed.
Rose 2000 hard top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Did you
forgot.
buy one?
He is.
I'm buying one this weekend.
Speaking of Eurospec, I ordered tires.
What'd you get?
You know I had to
The
go back
best.
to them Bridgestones.
71 RS?
The best
Oh,
tire.
man.
Of course.
Dude, that tire, I will reference our tire episode after I put them on my car for the first time. It is going to be religious, especially with your swap. You are going to have an existential crisis.
I don't even want to change my tires. I want to, like, as soon as I get done with those, like, I'll just put them on a wall somewhere and be like,
Yeah.
yep.
I have never experienced a tire like that in my life.
No, it's stupid.
It's
like
dumb.
it's
Have you
literally-
driven on yours in the wet yet?
When I first had them, it was rainy that day.
Yeah.
Are they
At-
100 trouble or 200?
200.
They're 200s, but they
Super
don't act
quick.
like it. So when I had my 8.6, that's when I chased Wade. I had 71 RSs on, and I swear that's the only reason I kept up with Wade. That tire, it is even so. Being a killboy photographer, obviously they go through tires a ton, right? It was the longest lasting tire I've ever had. It was the best in the wet, best in the dry, quickest to heat up. It was perfect. It was a perfect 10 out of 10. And we did our tire comparison episode, which was like what, our first or second episode, and it won the episode without most people even driving on it. And now one has them, and another one's about to get them.
I got them
Good
too.
tire.
Oh, you have
Oh,
them
yeah.
too?
Yeah, I'm
I
on,
don't know yet.
Yeah, I'm on-
which
Doug was
On the R?
showcasing his set.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I'm actually going to try them out tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Saturday. I'm driving as soon as I get off work. Driving
And
to
what's going
Barber.
on Saturday, guys?
He's thinking of it.
So,
Go ahead and tell him, Doug. Let him
he's
know.
tweaking, man. I'm
not even
I'll
that
pull
excited.
this away from you, Celsius, brother.
No, I need caffeine to function. I'm very tired. But
I don't.
tell the people. So what's today? The 8th.
Yes, today's
Today's Thursday,
Yep.
the 8th.
So tomorrow will be the 9th, would be the beginner day.
Yep.
With Jayzilla Track Days, which is another one of our awesome sponsors.
Yeah.
It'll be the beginner day for all the beginners running at Atlanta Motorsports Park. Then on Saturday and Sunday, Barber. Sorry, thank you.
Barber Motorsports.
Yeah. They're running Grid Life and Jayzilla. Grid Life Time Attack. So
They're
it'll
gonna
be a
some fast people.
yeah, very fast people. It'll be Saturday and Sunday all day. Both yellow and red groups, or blue, yellow, and red groups for the whole event, and then, like I said, green groups are only on Friday.
Are they including Blue Group on Saturday and Sunday?
Shout out to our boys down there,
Yep.
Jody,
Yep.
Austin, and our boy competing, Josh. Thank you. very
Shout out
much.
Josh McQuaid.
Oh,
Josh.
and-
Yep.
Oh, Josh, Ezekiel?
Yeah, he's competing
Yeah.
this weekend.
Yep. Jody decided not to.
Um, Josh is.
Also, Camden's there.
Is Lindsay his wife or friend?
I think.
Anybody know?
Homie.
Homie.
I'm just gonna go with
I
homie.
think they're just dating. I don't know.
It's like Josh and
I'm
Amber.
not-
I just call them
I'm not
homies.
Either way, his girl is doing her first track day, beginner day, on Friday. So congratulations to her.
Yep.
Hey,
That's
I
awesome.
like seeing everyone get on track. It makes me happy.
I didn't know she was tracking.
It's
Shout
a
out-
girl!
Now,
Shout out to anybody, if you ever go to Barber, don't go off. You will get billed for the grass that you damage.
Yeah, that's
And
expensive.
while you're there, make sure to check out the museum, which, by the way, is a fantastic
Yeah, very
facility.
cool.
And Haggerty covers them insurance-wise.
Yes.
Oh, this is
Oh, yeah, I'm
perfect
sure
to
they
plug
do.
this. Speaking of Jayzilla and track days, Haggerty offers track day insurance. So for single events, if you are going to track your car, you can put track day insurance on it.
Sorry, I bought locked in instead.
That's fine, Doug. You've made a lot of poor decisions in your life. We all make them. It's okay.
It's like $60
Shade.
cheaper.
Let me get my sunglasses.
Yeah, but the thing with Haggerty is, if you're shopping solely for price, then yeah, go somewhere else.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Definitely
people
did.
come to Haggerty. People come to Haggerty because it's like going to the dealership. You get all the tools and experience and quality and resources. So there are multiple places that are cheaper, but I will always recommend Haggerty Insurance. Obviously, I work for them, but they offer track
See
day
that
insurance.
shirt looking a little sus over there.
I have a blazer on, and I was hiding my logo, but I guess I'll.
Rose in here dressed like Patrick Bateman, and we're all like,
I look like
We're
I'm
all
gonna go
chilling.
tell people the British are
It
coming.
has Haggerty on one side, but on the other side, it looks like it has the little Dodge.
Yeah,
It does look like a
Oh,
Dodge.
really?
Yeah,
that's
some
what
RT
that looks
logo.
like. Yeah.
But the
I'm
fun
a
part of
Celsius
the
fan.
podcast with the update and everything is red light, green light car version, and we are going to abuse Doug this episode.
I've never done red
It's
light.
fine.
Red
Yeah, I'm
light,
so
red light.
wait.
So,
Do we get any yellow lights?
Yeah, we'll throw that in.
Wait, so explain if you have a green light or red
So
light.
for everybody watching, all right, I'm gonna say something, and if you agree with it, like, if you really agree with it, say green light. If you're like,
Okay.
no, that's stupid, say red light.
No,
if you
I'm
don't
saying
know,
that's stupid.
say.
If you're indifferent.
Yellow.
Speed through the yellow.
So, first question.
Wait, are we only asking Doug this, or is this?
Oh, I hope not.
everybody can answer.
I really
okay.
hope not.
I thought we were about to grill Doug or
And
something.
you can all say it at one time.
No, they just like to tease me because I'm
So
the
if
old
you are
guy.
in the car listening to this, turn it down just a little bit. We already got. I already set the mic volume pretty low.
I'm also talking to I'm making out
This
with
man
the filter
is
over here.
like, you can hear his spit. Oh my god!
Excuse me, everybody. My
So
apologies.
Doug's gonna like this one. A NASCAR at Le Mans.
Green light.
Green light.
Green light.
100%. We also sponsor that car. Hackney sponsors that car at Le Mans.
So side quest, we've already talked about this, but the Garage 56 NASCAR car at competing at Le Mans currently is 5 seconds faster a lap than like the rest of the its class.
Can we do predictions since Le Mans this weekend and people are going to be hearing this, tomorrow?
Toyota's gonna win.
No. Where do you think the car will finish? This is the only sidebar I want to do for this.
Is it running the entire time or just Sunday?
Yeah, it's 24 hours.
Yeah.
No, it's running the whole race.
Oh, I didn't know if it was running the whole race.
No.
I thought I
Is it
seen an
12 or
article
24?
where it was
It's
just
24.
24 hours.
no. I thought I seen an article where it said the NASCAR is just running Sunday.
No, I've never heard that.
I'm gonna look that
I don't
up
know
to
if I've seen that or
make
not,
sure.
but-
Oh, well, do you think it will finish? Do you think it
It's
will?
on Goodyear's. Of course, it's gonna finish.
This is my thing. Is somebody going to hit him?
No, I just want to know, do you think it'll finish? Because we can sidebar and talk about this.
Longevity, Yeah,
I think it
100%.
will.
Yeah, I think it will.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll finish.
You don't think it'll finish?
No, I think something catastrophic is going to break.
Cylinder 8.
Oh, God.
That's the one that always overheats. It is a small block. So
But I do love that they're doing that. That is genuinely just impressive.
I just love how they're going all out on the car. You saw the
Have you guys-
arrow?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen how huge it looks compared to every
Oh, it is
Dude,
hilarious.
Massive.
It's like the BMW M8 memes all over again.
Yeah.
it's funny. You'll see a picture of it and you won't notice it at first, and then once you see it, like, oh my god!
Yeah.
Like the field where it shows the pre-race and everything.
What you got next on red light, green light?
On next,
Side quest. There, Chevy actually made the CL1 Garage 56 edition.
Yeah, they just came out with a new Camaro.
I was unaware of this until now.
Yeah, they dropped it like 3 hours ago.
I don't wonder why I didn't know. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Anyways, go ahead.
Red light, green light. Let's go. I'm ready.
Porsche releasing an all-electric car.
Red light.
All electric hyper.
All
It's supposed to compete with the Mercedes AMG 1 or whatever. Red light.
Red light.
100% red light. They are doing
I'll
this.
say yellow light.
They're doing this. Well, I'm going to let them answer, and then because I was reading and listening about it earlier, but I'll let Doug and Couch answer.
Oh, I'm so far red light. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
This
What
man
about
has
you,
been on
Couch?
the road.
I'm apprehensive. Yeah, I'll go with yellow light.
So my problem with this is for anybody that watched the live stream, they did like a live stream of the reveal today. They talked this big thing up, the introduction to the ceremony for the 75th anniversary of Porsche, and today is like the original manufacture date of the 356, the one that like really put Porsche on the map, right?
Yeah.
They brought in the GT1, the 935 coupe, the slant nose with the whale tail. They brought in all these crazy cars, all these gas powered cars, and a 918
They
hybrid,
want
which,
to put a lamp up there.
and they brought like the 919 Le Mans car, all this stuff, and they were doing burnouts and revving, and just to release an electric car. And I get the political side of it, but just release it. Don't do a big spiel.
Yeah.
Because there are so many other cars, like Porsche's about to drop the ST, which is like a GT3 and a turbo put together. They just dropped the Sport Classic. They're coming out with a new, I think it's electric Cayman or hybrid Cayman, all this other stuff. And then they dropped this. It's a big red light. It's a massive red light. I hate that Porsche did that today of all days.
That's my thing. It's
They
electric. Red
should have
light.
done something with the 356 because it's been 75 years. But no, they went and did this. Massive red light. I'm staying at the light.
He's
Sweet,
dying. on that.
sweet red light or sweet microwave there, bro. I can't get into.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I literally do not care. If it says anything electric, I'm just like, eh.
Yeah, I don't
I
care.
don't care. I literally do not care.
I mean, I've driven a Tesla Model S with
They're
Ludacris.
cool. Yeah, they're fast.
I mean, is it fast? Yeah, sure, sweet.
But what else?
But that's it. That's all it's got going
Do
for
you know
it.
the difference between an electric car and like an ICE car? If I go get a steak,
Steve Jobs,
if he's dead,
Stephen, Bill Gates.
What?
but an EV is like a microwave, just like Sean said. If I'm going to get a steak, I could easily put a steak in the microwave and have it done fairly quickly. But no, I want to cook it or have it cooked a certain way and have it prepared a certain way, which is going to be slower, but it's way more involved and there's more passion in
it's
it.
fun.
It's more than fine. It's probably going to taste better,
Yeah.
just like driving.
Do you want to eat a rubber mat?
And that's what driving an EV is like. Every time I drive an EV, I'm like, okay, cool, it's fast. What
Wow,
else?
cool.
What you got next?
It's
V10 F1 cars.
V10 F1 cars?
Green light.
green.
Green. All day green.
Green light.
Green light.
I say W16 F1 cars.
Even the V8 F1 cars. Oh, sounds
Yeah.
so good. What are they now? Like turboed V4s
It's
or
a
something?
It's like a hybrid
Yeah.
turbo.
It's stupid. That's what it
Electric
is.
turbo with that.
They still sound good, but man, even when Mick took his dad's car out at where was it? Where was that at?
I just
can't
remember
think
it
of
happened.
the top.
I don't know
think
where it
was
was.
California. Don't hold me to that. But gosh, the sound of it, man, absolutely just ripping. Ferrari.
Can I do more?
Yeah, go ahead. Anyone can do
Can I
one.
do red light, green light on a 370Z Nismo?
Okay, go ahead. Wait, which year?
Time out.
Like probably like a 2015 to like 20
Okay.
Oh, about
in terms of like value for the money. Because those cars are like 40
They
plus.
are. They're expensive.
it's
Red light.
Red light. Massive red light.
Doug, what your mom was at Nismo Z that we watched going to the barrier at Barber?
Oh God. Yeah, me and Couch were picking up our SUV years ago, and we went and visited the Barber Museum, and
Sponsored by
it
Haggerty.
started downpouring hard.
It was bad.
Wait, was
hard.
that 370 white?
No, it was red.
black.
Wait, like
It was black.
It's like it's in the museum
I'm
now.
dumb. Sorry.
Taken from the ceiling.
And we were just literally walking through this quiet museum and heard.
Yeah, we were at the track side of the museum, and all of a sudden we just hear the Z come around the come down into
he got a little
complex, and he just got on throttle too early.
He
All
got
we heard was
right and snap overs to
and
your
just-
left.
All I heard was bonk.
Yeah, boom, boom. He hit twice against the barrier.
So red light or
Man
green
had
light?
more
I'm green
people.
light on a Nismo 370Z.
Yeah.
I actually like them. I like the body style. I like the body kit option that it has. I like the Brembo package. Put an oil cooler on it, and it can be a fantastic track car.
As long as it's
At least they have an
not
LSD.
Yeah, they have LSD. They have a slight bump in power. Ooh, I'm not really worried about that part.
It's like a tune.
Yeah.
Factory tune.
green light.
Green light?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like,
the
the
white ones. The white ones
As
look good.
long
It is.
as it's not straight.
Yes.
Oh, that's a given. What
Yeah.
about you?
Do not straight pipe your 370Z
Side quest. Do not.
or your
straight
350Z.
pipe a-
Speaking of Z's, have you seen the new 400Z? Not the lime green. You know what I'm going. Not
Yeah,
the lime
I-
green that
I
everybody's
hate
like,
that.
ooh.
I saw a
Have you
white
seen-
one.
No, it's not white. It's like this dark cherry reddish.
Yeah, like the candy apple red.
Yes.
I've seen two of those in the past week, and both times I was like, oh. I was like,
So
you
they
know,
had a white one at Nashville Cars and Coffee, and 2 weeks ago I got to see there's like a bluish color, like a deep blue. Dude, they should have made it just a little more wide. It looks a little too narrow. It I wish it had like a bulldog stance to it. Like the 370, 350 have the hips, right?
Yeah.
But it's like the 400. It's like it's just not.
It is
It's just a wedge. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Red light for me.
Interior options? Green light.
the
Recall on both transmission options. Red light. Both of the transmissions are recalled.
already.
on the
Yes!
on the 400.
Yes, and it's not a 400. It's just a Z.
Oh, whatever you want to
I
call it.
thought it was a 400Z.
Nope,
No,
it's
it's
just
called
the
the
Z.
Nissan
Nissan
Z.
It's the Z.
How are they not going to give it a number? That's like
That's dumb.
sacrilegious.
I don't
Yeah.
know. How are they not going to build a good transmission when you have two different kinds to build? Sacrilegious to me.
Didn't you say it was like an RBZ or something?
I
Chassis
don't
code?
think I don't know the chassis code or anything like that, but I do know it's a
Bad.
single turbo. Isn't
What?
it? Or is
No,
it twin
it's a
it's
twin
twin turbo
turbo.
3 liter, right?
It's the same thing out of the Q60 Red Sport, which overheats and has massive heat soak issues, by the way.
Oh my god.
And then they just shoved it in a smaller package.
Yeah, they didn't have. I don't think they spent enough time developing that car.
No, they're overheating already.
Why
They're
is that always the
overheating.
issue? There was issues with the 370s.
They're so
the 350s?
tight in the engine.
I mean, it's a V6. That's the yeah. It's such a tight engine bay. Like the R35 has a twin turbo V6, but there's way more space and way more
They
money in
didn't learn
engineering.
from the 300ZXs breaking down in drive-thrus.
Even though
Shout out beam wagons.
I would still die to have a 300ZX twin turbo. Sorry, I don't.
I agree.
care.
Z32.
Ugh,
Yeah,
love that car.
100%.
Side quest, the Miata is slightly too loud for drive-thrus. I have to turn the car off,
Man.
You're a diesel truck owner now.
I guess.
All right, next one. Monza Turn 1.
Red light.
Red light.
If you're
Hard,
Lewis Hamilton.
hard red light.
Green light. I like doing backflips.
You like your Koenigsegg running it, or a Porsche running into a Koenigsegg?
Yep.
Red light because I hope Hamilton gets
I
hit.
feel like when you
I'm just
paused-
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Come on, cuz.
When you paused, I felt like every Forza lobby was just running into you.
Yeah.
Actually, they don't have. No, they do have Monza Turn. Okay, sorry,
Ooh,
sorry.
I
sorry.
have one.
Okay.
Running rep wheels on your track car.
Green light.
Green light. I
Green
agree.
light,
Green light because I did
absolute
it.
green light.
Man,
Because-
what's in this whole rep wheel crap?
I saw
I
it.
hate
I
it.
saw it the other day on. I forgot what Facebook group I was on, but these kids were popping off, and I was like, "Dude, it's not that serious.
It's not.
If
Okay,
you are
yes.
building like a SEMA car,
Yes. I
or
get
like
it.
a Tokyo Auto
Or
Salon
your
car,
Volks or whatever
Yeah, go
your
ahead.
Regas,
Yeah.
which I love Regas. I'm not,
No.
but
I'm putting Regas on whatever car I
if I'm
get.
building a track car and I'm trying to drive it, I don't care. Okay, if I'm gonna save some money to put towards something else, I'm throwing whatever on it I can.
Well, imagine if you spend say $4,000 for like a set of rear wheels and tires, versus spending like $1,200. That money gap could be spent on seat time,
Exactly.
and so everyone falls on the spectrum in a different way. But
My wheels are real.
like, where does
Okay,
that
they're
get
still
you?
gonna crack when I jump turn 3 15 times.
Yeah.
What about you, Wade? You didn't give a light.
I
Hmm.
don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, boo.
Get
Oh,
out. Get out of your own.
You run reps, you
Okay,
weenie.
what
He runs reps and he's not sure.
There,
Your Supra's a rep. What do you mean?
Wow. Let me have those sunglasses. All the shade in here. But yeah, I don't know. Probably. I mean, I'll say green light. I'll go ahead.
Oh, because you're scared of peer pressure.
Here's
what do you
the
think
thing
you're gonna do?
about
Walk
it.
across this table and
After
smack
this
you in the
podcast
face?
is over, beat him up. Get the hockey puck tube socks.
So the thing with me is like I ran reps. I had JNCs on my Miata. I went to 4 track days.
Oh, that is so Honda.
It was a Miata.
Yes, but you're into Hondas. The only people I know with JNCs are like
I mean-
everyone else has like Atto hands or Brodas, but like only Honda people run JNC.
They're really cheap on eBay. I bought them for $425.
exactly.
Yeah.
I did 4 track days with them. No issues at all. Here's the problem with people who run real wheels. The majority of them, especially when it comes to the stance kids, and believe me, I see enough of them. They run Ling Long tires on their $4,000 Weds crayons.
I will say, if you run reps, that's fine, but you really should be spending money on decent tires because that is the main thing.
No.
That is what separates your car from the road.
That's the
Yes.
only thing contacting the road on your car.
Yeah. So
meets the road, baby.
cheap wheels all day, cheap tires.
Yeah, but when they're running
Just be
negative
careful.
17, they're only getting about an inch of tire patch.
You know, I'm
Anyways.
like, come on, kid.
Yeah.
You guys don't see what I see
Oh,
at
I-
work all the time,
Oh, I
man.
used to see what you see.
Oh,
You
I
don't
see
want
it.
it.
I couldn't keep my mouth shut.
I see it. Stretchy pictures and all. I see it.
Anybody else got a red light, green light they want to throw in there?
I have a really good one.
13B rotary.
Green light. What do you mean? No one's gonna red light.
Yeah.
Green light.
I have a
I
good
was,
one.
like, poking the fire.
Running a cage in your street car.
Come on.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Green light.
Ooh. If it's only
Okay,
a
what's
street
considered
car,
What's considered
No.
a street car?
Like if you drive it on the street on a consistent basis. Like not I drove it on the street to a track day. Like I drive it up on in the mountain roads near my house or
I drive to work.
yeah.
Me.
Green light.
Huh?
I'm gonna
Sounds like me.
I'm gonna say if it
Yes,
never
like
sees
you,
a
Sean.
track,
I'm saying green light.
if it never sees a track, I'll say red light. If it sees a
Agreed.
track, I'll say green light.
Agreed.
The only reason I say red light if it doesn't see a track, because oh, I got all these tubes in the back of my car, and when I go off this house residence hill, they're going to protect me. Meanwhile,
No, your head's gonna
boy's
bang
in
your
a
head.
fiberglass seat and is going to be in the back of his jungle gym, getting the hell beat out of him.
I'm gonna
Didn't
say
have a Hans or a helmet on.
red light full cage, green light half cage. If it's behind your head,
I guess mine's
It
like
has to be built properly.
I agree.
For me to be able to say green light.
If you have a bolt-in cage, by the way,
no, mine's welded in.
I'm just saying in
I know,
general,
honestly.
don't do bolt-in cages, especially like
Yes.
where the B pillars are
Yeah,
up
don't do
top. What do you think's gonna happen in the event of an accident? You really think you torque that bolt down tight enough for it not to bend or potentially snap?
Okay, wait, hold on.
Unless it's like a convertible.
Yeah, because like any Miatas.
Oh, that's different. I'm talking about the ones that get shoved in the back of 350Zs that have 7X braces in them. That are all bolted.
Yeah, that's dumb.
It's like playing Lincoln Logs in the back of a Stan's car.
I love the one that like I don't even think it was at SEMA. It was some car show, and they've got like PVC pipe in the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
I will say
was at
red
SEMA.
light full cage, unless you are. I say the only time you, and I'll probably catch flack, that's fine. The only time you should have a full cage in your car is if you're going to trailer it to the track. Like if you have, like I'm talking B pillar, A pillar gussets, like overhead
Proper
roof
door
cross,
bars,
at like yeah, like
gas
NASCAR door bar.
bars,
Yeah, that's where
roof
I'm like
bars,
red light. Well, I just don't know how to live on the edge like some
proper
people.
bracing.
Because I know there are drift people listening to this, and they're like, "That guy's a freaking loser. He doesn't know how to drive." Like, no, I don't think it's worth it. All it takes is some dumbass in a Ram 3500 to smack the shit out of you, and you smack your head on that bar, you're done.
You speaking
Yeah,
from
they
experience,
are.
Ram
They're always
3500?
behind you.
I know.
I'm sorry, though, I gotta be
They're always behind you with the tow mirrors out, brights on, and they're just right there. And I mean, when I say right there, I mean like 2 inches away from you.
Ashley and I had that happen. We were going down we went to Nashville Cars and Coffee, and it happened to us 3 times with 3 separate Ram trucks. What? What you
Red
got?
light, green light, Honda Fit.
Green light.
Green light.
Red light.
Wow.
I don't
Oh,
like
that's
Honda Fits.
interesting coming from
No,
you
I can-
because you're a Honda.
Never have. I don't know why. I just don't care for Honda Fits. I know it sounds weird. Like I know I'm a Honda guy. I love all Hondas. I've never.
You should only talk like that from now on.
Red light.
I've never been big on Honda
Yellow
Fits.
light.
I get the economy of them. I get the racing aspect of them, especially Sunday Cup. Like I get why people buy them. I'm just not going to be that guy.
Can you put a casket in the back of one?
Probably.
Random fact of the day: the guy who designed the chassis for the AP1 designed the chassis for the first gen Honda Fit. It has an
Red light.
It has an X brace like in the frame, just like the S2000, and the gas tank's in the middle.
I'll never own one.
I just think they're cool because
No, you drive a big turbo one.
Yeah, I do.
I like them because you can you see like both ends of the spectrum. Like people,
What
They-
spectrum?
well, just like people daily them and like to get good gas mileage, and then you got people that are like full out, like Matt Williams.
Yeah, I mean, I've
no,
been
Matt
Matt's,
drove by me in traffic the other day,
Matt's faster than I am on the hill with
And that
with
thing
it.
is crazy. It's a freaking Fit. You're
and he
like,
has car seats in the back. By the way,
Yes, he does.
No
and his kid's
cage
car seat's
also.
back.
No cage.
It's because it's so rigid. Who needs a cage when you're that
I
rigid?
agree.
No, because he runs Sunday Cup, and if you run cage, you're slower. That's the whole reason
I
why he
thought
doesn't
you
have a
couldn't
cage.
run a cage. In
No,
Sunday
you
Cup.
are allowed to run Sunday because it's safety. They do not let you skip on
good.
anything safety.
I like that.
But it also adds
Weight.
70 pounds to the car, and you can't remove other things from your car on Sunday Cup. So yeah,
Yep.
nobody runs a cage for Sunday Cup.
Fair
Red
enough.
light, green light, Geo Metro, Blood Mountain.
Red
Mountain?
light.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
Geo Metro on Blood Mountain.
Yellow light. I'm confused. Why is everyone looking at me?
Geo Metro, like the
Geo?
box thing.
Yep.
Like the one that the guy ran
Paint
off
can
the
of grooves. The
mountain with?
grooves.
Oh, Craig.
Yeah, Craig backed. So Craig backed his off at the S's by the Overlook.
Yeah, you
He
you
went to
park
put it
there
in.
with the tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to like back it up to like move out of. You know where that corner is?
Yeah.
He went to back it up and just 20 yards down the mountain.
I can hear him right now. I don't know if y'all have ever heard him.
Yes.
Get out of
plenty.
my shot!
But he got it repaired and now he has it back up on the hill.
Oh yeah, I'm saying.
I mean, I'll yellow light. I'm very indifferent about Geo Metros. People that drive them.
I'm saying. I don't even want to talk about it.
I would
I
rather
say
drive
red light
a
because I
Honda
got
Fit.
Yeah, I'll drive a Fit before I drive a Geo.
Yeah.
I will agree with that, actually.
Yeah.
Now, a Geo Storm? I'd rather have a Geo Storm.
Is that-
Google it, damn it. Just Google it.
Oh, controversial. I like stirring the pot.
Go for it.
Red light, green light, left-hand drive. No, any, really. Mark IV Supras. I'm red lighting them.
Mark 4 Supers?
Yeah, they suck to drive, dude. They're not fun. Do you know why they're so popular in Florida? Because turns don't exist in Florida.
Oh my god.
I'm not going to say I despise. I'm just not a fan of the Mark IV Supra.
Oh, I love
I'm saying-
Supras
Yeah, red
to
light.
death. Yeah, red
You're
light.
what to death?
I love Supras to death. Mark IVs are my thing. Like,
Yeah.
I would love to own one.
Supras.
You don't even have one.
But the problem is, and we talked about in a previous episode, it's so bad now that you can't even look at one that's
You can't.
beautiful at a car show because they're like, huh, look at those idiots.
Is that a Supra?
Yeah.
Fanboy.
What about you, Couch? I'm getting rid of the yellow light, by the way.
Green light.
I guess I
Yeah.
would be red light.
Pretty much.
You don't
I will
like
say
Supras?
red light because I'll get a Celica GT4.
Oh,
Like an S,
Go ahead. Sorry. I don't
like an ST205.
Go
ahead.
So if I like a Super, what do I say? Red light or green light?
Green light.
Okay, green light for me then.
You said we
But I
described the
thought-
rules
I thought I had to,
earlier.
like counter it with like something I like about it.
You can
I'm
say
just-
red light. You can like parts of the car, but
Okay.
like
I like Super.
We're
Green light.
basically what he's saying. He's red light against what you were
Yeah, I'm
saying.
red lighting your red
That's
light.
what it is.
no. When I
One thing I do not like about the Mark IV Super is that it takes
that
like
stupid engine.
$7,000 to make decent power out of a 2 day.
2 days do not make that much power.
Ooh, I have another one.
Go for it.
I love this.
Stop.
Red light, green light, LS swaps.
Yes.
In
Green
what?
light.
In what?
Green.
Anything.
Green.
Green light. There's one right there.
Yeah.
It's in the background of the podcast.
Green light, unless it's in an RX-7.
Red light.
Man does not like to get water pumps at the parts store.
Green light only agreeing 100% with that man over there.
With Sean?
Yes.
Not agreeing with me.
No,
I would specify
hell
because
no.
I said
Hell
something and then you said that man over there. No, have some more creativity, guys. Come on.
Oh, that hurt. Hey, Edelbrock has made the Ferrari V8 intake for your LS motor. So
I will say, before everyone stabs me with a pitchfork, the new half LS, whatever that, I know Doug knows about the 4-cylinder thing that was
Yes.
at PRI.
L
They
swap.
they cut an LS in half and they made like it was like a 2.4 that made like 300 horsepower.
Yeah, it makes like
Blueprint Motors, baby.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yep.
Yeah, that yes, because that's more creative than
It's
this.
literally a
It's
head and a
half an
cylinder.
LS.
Just
Yeah.
like that.
don't
I will
just
say,
kidding.
part of the reason I don't like the LS is because it is so good. It is it's like the answer. I just prefer a little bit more creativity.
Zazz.
If you're scared of push rods, just say it.
I
don't
buy
like
the
this
car with
road.
a V8. Just a
Dodge
better,
Jumpman V8.
just a better one.
Josh John
Oh.
Donovan-Tom.
Until you need
The
that
S65 is a better V8 than an LS.
Yeah, just wait till you need a caliper seal.
We have no in the country.
Red light, green light. Toyota podium at 24-hour race this weekend.
I'm going
Red
to say
light.
red light.
Really?
Part of the reason they've won the past 5 years is they haven't had any other competitors in their class. Imagine being the only kid at the swimming pool and saying you're the fastest.
Oh, another red light, green light. Well,
No one
Ferrari-
else answered that.
Oh. Go for it. Go ahead.
Porsche, by the way, has 3 cars, I think, in that class, 2 or 3 cars in that class with Toyota this year. I don't think Toyota podiums. At
I'm
all.
saying green light.
I'm saying red light.
Red light.
Thank you.
Green.
Camaro takes him out last lap.
Yes.
The honker.
All while playing Eastbound Down.
No, that Leonard Skinner Eurobeat remix that he posted.
Oh my
No,
god.
it's just Freebird. That's all you hear.
Free bird, yep.
Free
What
bird
you
at
got,
4
Sean?
minutes and 55
Red
seconds.
light, green light on Toyota podium. What you got?
So how many people? What class is this? I know it's in Le Mans, but like, what's?
Isn't
the,
this, I don't know if it's the same class.
There's also Ferrari in that class as well.
Yeah, they're
Should
not
be
really
Red
different.
light? They're not. No.
Also, shout out Ferrari for absolutely destroying
Perfection.
everybody at the 24-hour Nürburgring. It was the first one in over a decade to win with a brand new car,
That's cool.
and the first one that wasn't German in forever. Granted, the team was ran by Germans, but
How does that work?
what was your next one?
Did you say red light or did you say green light?
I think so. I asked.
I didn't know the answer.
I asked
Red light or
which-
green light? Toyota podiuming. Podiuming?
What do you mean?
Podiuming.
Podium. Green light.
Puddin'. Okay.
Okay. Ferrari finishing the race this weekend without getting hit by a Lexus.
Red light. I want to see some drama.
Yeah,
Yeah,
red
I'm
light.
all for the.
I'll say red light.
Red
Yeah,
light.
I'll red light too. When's the start of that race, guys?
Tomorrow.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. tomorrow?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. on Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be.
It's a.m. I'm pretty sure it's a.m. to a.m. Couch, can you look it up really quick?
What am I looking up?
The start time for the 24-hour of Le Mans. I'm pretty sure it's 10 to 10.
Thank God I got DirecTV in my phone.
A lot of these are red light, green lights according to this race that's happening. This
It
weekend?
is
That's okay.
start date June 10th, 2023 at 10 a.m. EDT.
Don't miss it.
EDT.
Pneumatic
EDT, I don't know what
jacks,
that means.
Eat their dander time.
pneumatic jacks, or floor jack in a honkin' V8. Red light, green light.
You said or.
Yeah.
How do you red light, green light, and or question?
Red light to pneumatic, or green light to pneumatic, or red light to floor jack.
Red light, floor jack. I'll always think floor jack. Pneumatic failures scare me more than a floor jack failure.
Yeah, that is a
But does
little.
it
I'll
happen a
agree.
lot?
It happened on the TCR cars we worked on.
Did it?
I mean, I didn't work on them, but it happened.
I was about to say the airline could get pinched. I mean, we have them blow off all the
Yeah.
time. All it is a crimp at the end of it.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
there's way more liability.
They're good
It's
for
quicker. It's
It's
quicker, but
reliability.
I would much more trust a floor jack before I trust pneumatic.
Especially-
Kentucky boy.
Side quest for four jacks, and shout out to the guys at Garage 54 picking
56.
fifth place overall in the pit stop challenge at Le Mans.
Of everyone at Le Mans, and they got first in their class by over 2 seconds.
With a good old boy and a floor
With a
jack.
floor jack.
Red light, green light. 70s Mustangs.
Red light,
Red
tired
light.
of them.
Red light.
70s, specifically.
Red light.
By Eleanor.
No,
that was
it's
68.
60s.
That was 68.
67.
Oh, I have a good one next.
I've always been a Chevrolet fan. so
Green light
red
only because of the King Cobra.
No.
Yes, they had one called the King Cobra. Google it, damn it.
No, is that the? It's not the ugly one, is it?
No, well, yeah, well, it is the ugly one. It is the ugliest Mustang ever made,
get
but
that
it's,
thing out of
it
here.
is my favorite one for
What
some
year's the
reason.
Mustang that's in Tokyo Drift?
That's
Yep.
60s.
Which has since been rebuilt, by the way. Like, they built that with an RB26 in it.
That specific car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's cool.
The
Yep.
one in Tokyo Drift's like a 66, I
I got a good one.
Oh, I got a good one after you.
Red light, green light, manual Ferraris.
think. Green.
Green.
As long as it's
Green.
not a
Red
gated
light.
Most of them are gated.
red light.
red light.
Green,
Green
even
light.
gated.
Gated shifters
That's what I was about-
are so stupid.
Well, could you not, like, legitimately, not even for the joke,
Imagine
could,
having a mouse pad that had a gated shifter. That's what you get.
could you look past it to drive something like a 430 or like an F40,
Yep.
F50?
Yep.
Could you look past the
Yep.
gated shifter?
No problem.
Like,
Yeah,
seriously.
I mean,
You just want to keep joking around about gated shifter. Austin's not even here.
I would. I mean, oh yeah, I love gated shifters.
What you guys didn't realize
I
is
can look past it to go from as I go from second instead of going into third, I go into first. That's when I can look past it.
We should all just really hype them up since Austin's not here and talk about how much we love gated shifters.
so. You guys all attacked Austin. You guys didn't realize that I actually don't mind gated shifters.
You know why we hate it?
No, we
Because
jokingly
Daryl's
went after.
setup that he has. The gated shifters like turn sideways, so you go
Oh,
from
on the
third
sim?
to fourth, and you go third to second.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
and
that
Sim
get,
is
I
set up like
hate that shifter setup that Daryl has on the table.
What brand is that?
It's like a 2000 like
It's a Thrustmaster,
3
pretty sure,
like
right?
Logitech shifter.
Is
I
it
don't
the
like that thing.
is it the TH8A?
I don't know.
I just know it's got a plastic gated shifter on it.
Yeah, because I have the TH8A on mine,
No.
but I switched mine to sequential because it's way more fun.
Yeah.
So, Sean,
What-
you gotta
what was
come
your
over
red
and
light,
play
green
my
light?
stuff.
Red light, green light. The new Fast and Furious movie.
I've not seen it.
Red light.
Green light. It was actually good.
What?
Sorry.
Red light, I also watched
wait.
it, I just-
Who actually seen it?
I've not seen it yet.
I'm not seeing.
Then why you do fucking You guys
Wait,
can't
no.
argue because it's good.
No, we did this when we did the tire episode. Even though
Did
there's
we?
no experience, you can base it off of recent experience with similar things.
Okay.
We did that with the tire episode. Because sometimes it's
I didn't
better.
see John Cena. Red light.
Actually, he wasn't.
Green
in
light,
It.
you can't see him in general.
He was in it, and spoiler alert, he dies.
What about his kid?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Bro.
Are you gonna see it or what? It's already been like 3 weeks
Yeah,
out.
Sean said he was going to.
Oh my god.
Boo.
Okay, just like every Fast and Furious movie, everybody dies, but somehow they come back. So
It's
take
fine.
that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, it's fine.
Don't get the Infinity Stones.
All right, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but let's put it this way: every Fast and Furious movie is always terrible in some aspect. No matter, even the first one is terrible in an aspect. Okay, because there's so many.
In the warehouse.
Yes, fake scenes, bad acting,
No
etc.
breaks.
Yes,
That on Jenna is
Yes.
hilarious.
drifting too safe side by side. It's stupid. But is there stupid stunts in this latest one? Yes. Is it better than the last two movies they've had out?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Is
not
Jason Momoa hilarious?
Yes.
Absolutely. Well worth it.
I have a red light, green light.
Okay.
Check it out.
R34 GTRs.
Green light so hard it's not even funny.
Red light.
Red light.
Green light.
R33 is better.
Really,
than
you
red
want
light.
to? My big thing is, especially now, value. You really think that car's worth 350 grand?
No, no.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
wasn't before.
Well, yeah, Paul Walker spit on mine.
Jesus. Also, random thing. I was looking up facts about the E92 M3 because I'm obviously going to buy one. The R33 GTR ran a sub 8-minute Nürburgring time back in '97. The R33, not 34, it ran like a 7:58. The E92 M3 ran an 8:05.
I'm a huge R33 fan, especially a white one with the V-Spec stuff on it.
100% gold wheels.
I don't like the 30. My favorite Skyline is the 32.
I've noticed that most people prefer the
The
32.
33 is too big. It's too heavy.
It's lighter than an R34.
The 33 is? I thought the 33.
Or sorry, it's 30 pounds heavier than an R34.
Chevy said something about it, and I was like, "Oh, you're right."
The
It's
big
just a
thing.
big 240.
No, well, and the big thing about the R33, it's not just the weight; it's the wheelbase. The wheelbase is significantly longer than a 32 and a 34.
I just think the 33s don't look as good, honestly.
Yeah, it's a Zenki 240.
Yes and no.
No, I mean obviously no, I'm saying it as a joke.
Suspension wise. Rear suspension, same as a 240.
Yep.
R32, 3 and 4. Front suspension, 300ZX.
Yeah.
Tell me how that makes sense. I don't either.
I mean, you see people putting Skyline stuff on 240s all the time. So I mean, it makes sense.
Nissan's really like, oh, you can use this, this, and this. And
Yes.
Back in the 90s and even the 80s and sometimes 70s, they were kind of good about that, especially the 90s. Because
Honda was too.
They had so much money that they were doing all this, like, it's almost like BMW now. They were doing all this cross-sharing across platforms, and they just spent all the money on the engineering. Look at the S58 now, the B58, all these crazy, crazy engines, and even the stuff that's in, like, the M5 Comp or the M5 CS now. All these phenomenal engines that make all this power, and they're actually pretty reliable because they cross-share platforms. They save a ton of money.
But if something breaks, you can't get it.
I mean, look at how many cars had an SR20 in it. How many different types of cars that had it? Whole premium race for.
All right, I'm gonna have to ask you this because I was there when you did the oil filter or the oil cartridge change on it. It was that Alpha
Oh.
red light, green light, whatever that car is.
Oh, the 4C?
No, Alpha Julia
Quadrifolio.
Quadrifolio.
Red light.
Quasimodo? What?
Alpha
Oh,
Romeo
no, wait.
Julia Quadrifolio. It's the sedan.
Was it this one or was the Maserati?
It was the white one.
I will say
Alpha
this.
because it had the.
It wasn't
clover on
Alpha.
the side.
Okay, gotcha.
When it comes to Alfa Romeos, the thing I like about the Giulia, the sedan, Quadrifolio being like the M variant, is they are double wishbone front and rear, which I think is very cool for a modern car.
It is pretty cool.
I
To be honest.
I will greenlight them because all I hear from all the reviewers, despite reliability, which I know is massive, aside from that, they love how they drive. Even the Stelvio, which is the SUV, and that thing is faster than a Macan.
So, side quest wait, Miatas are multi-lane in the rear.
I got one. Red light, green light, Alfa Romeo,
Giulia?
GT AM.
green light. Show them the picture of that thing.
Any race car thing ever.
Just in case.
Look at that thing.
It's literally like
Oh,
a new
green light, green light, green
So,
light, green
Sean,
light, green light.
say it into the mic for people that are listening.
Alfa Romeo
Julia.
GT. I think it's the GT.
Sean doesn't know how to read, so give us
It went away. Hold on a second.
your thought, or
No, I clicked on I guess
it's like the GTV or GTAM or something
it's
like that.
GTAM. I think is what it's.
I just rediscovered this car. That car looks better than any new BMW.
It is.
Also, they have rolling models of that car that exists in the real world.
Why is this not over here,
That spoiler's a winner right there.
dude? That thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so good.
That's a mean
If you're
car.
driving, obviously don't look it up. Doug, what is it called since you have it up?
It's the Alfa
Julia.
Alfa Romeo Giulia GTAM.
GTAM.
GTA
It
with a
literally
little
looks
M.
like
Don't ask me
if-
why.
If
Get at 'em.
Mitsubishi still made the Evo today, I think that's what it would look like.
There's this weird.
I agree.
It's fake.
It's
fake.
No,
It's
I seen it earlier.
fake.
I was so excited.
There's this stupid thing that this guy that does renders posted on Facebook. Are you showing him the Evo or the Alpha?
the Alpha, the green.
Yeah.
Yeah, the green is a winner.
By the way, that green is on all of their cars.
You know, it's for anybody who, with the Type R's going to the FL5 and the FK8. This is the FK8. Absolutely. And the regular Giulia Quadrifoglio is the FL5.
Oof.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Just
but no, they're different cars. The GTAM is extremely different.
Oh, I'm sure it is, but so is the FL5 to the FK8.
No, very mechanically they're similar. Yeah, no, the GTAM isn't even remotely similar engine, nothing.
It still looks kind of similar, though.
You got one, Wade, for red light, green light?
Red light, green light.
I got. Oh my god.
no.
He red light and he dies.
Oh no.
Oh god.
You guys got me fired up. I'm woken up now.
Good.
Red light, green light, Lotus.
In general,
Yeah,
As
Green
a,
light.
as a company or as their cars?
as a car.
green light,
Green light.
green light,
Oh,
Red light.
green
Red
light.
red light. I drove in a Vora GT recently. Oh, I'm talking about me right now, home sweet. I drove in a Vora GT recently, and it has been, on paper, it is manual, double wishbone front and rear, mid-engine, supercharged V6, so it's torque and horsepower, linear, and it sucked.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Wow.
Bluetooth paired.
Wow.
Is an AI about to shoot me for saying that I hated the Lotus?
Yeah.
I always wanted to drive a Lotus, and then I've driven an Elise, which I don't fit in at all. And then I drove the Savora, which I did fit in, but it was not a good driving experience. I would take a Mark V Supra before I bought an Evora. And Wade knows how I feel about the Mark V Supra. Because I've driven his bunch.
G-force machine.
I will say, if you don't have little feet, or are you wearing rather big boots, do not drive a Lotus Elise. The pedals are little tiny things, and they're really close together.
Why is it like that?
I don't know. I drove an Elise a while back, a couple years ago, and I kept hitting the gas pedal and the brake pedal at the same time. And I am not a big person. I'm fat, but I'm not a big person. And I was wearing a skater
You
shoe.
didn't have the talking me New Balances.
That's the only way to do it, I guess. I don't know. You needed some sort of driving shoe in order to drive that damn car. Any person that's big will not fit in Elise.
The
Anybody.
only Lotus I like is a Hennessy.
I will show you 20 Lotuses that you will fall in love with.
I hate Hennessy.
I love the Exige.
I don't like Hennessy because of their morals.
I only like Hennessy because of the Venom F1.
Oh, the money they stole from customers to build that car?
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, look, it had it on an airstrip. Come on now. You know how many customers you have to do that?
Yeah.
Not a lot anymore. All right, last red light, green light before we depart.
Oh,
MF
really?
Ghost.
Really? That's what we're going to finish on? That's going to be a green light from everybody.
Red light.
The what?
Why?
No, I'm joking.
Isn't that
You
the...
do it at Grant's house.
That's the Initial D
Successor.
upcoming successor.
Nah, it's a great night for me.
Green light. Have you seen
Green
it?
light. That's a...
This?
Yeah.
Is that not what the there was like a video that shows them
Yes, at the end of the mission.
And Toyota, when they developed the new 86, they made 3 ads that were
Yeah.
MF Ghost based.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're ending on?
Yep.
That's a green light from everybody. That's not controversial at all.
That is true.
I want to end on something
okay,
controversial.
we'll do a controversial one.
Red light, green light, big brake kits on a streetcar.
Red light.
Red light.
Green light.
Green
Of course you're
light.
gonna say green light.
I mean, my street car comes factory with Brembos.
No, I'm talking about aftermarket big brake kits on a streetcar.
I'm putting a Willwood kit on my S2000.
Doug, you're gonna track the S2000. It's okay.
Maybe. We'll see.
Why? So explain that then. So why would you put a big brake kit on the car?
So the car stopped faster.
But
Because you're gonna track it.
it's not just about stopping. It's heat dissipation.
What about doing the mountain? What about doing a mountain drive where a downhill off the mountain?
That's where I want. I say red light because you can do better pads, fluid, and lines that are going to do more for you than a big brake kit. For the most part,
For the most part.
Green light, I don't have to worry about a pad breaking in half.
And disappearing.
red light, buy better pads.
They were Project Muse.
Yeah.
How did it break in half? You're also probably one of like very few
It
people.
broke in half and exited the rear
We
caliper
don't
without
actually
even
know.
leaving
We
a
don't know if it broke in half because we never found it.
I also ran Project Muse and I never had an issue.
Played in turn 5 somewhere.
I think, personal opinion, that a lot of people get big brake kits because they think it is an end-all be-all when they could get better lines, get better fluid, get a different type of pad, or have better brake bias when you buy pads and have a more effective braking equation. They think big brake kits are the answer
They think
when braking is an equation.
I think there's like levels to it. Like,
to explain
like
it,
exactly what you're saying. Like somebody that's getting a car and like wants to start doing stuff. Like 100%, go out and buy different pads,
Agreed.
better rotors.
Upgrade your lines because lines are
Yeah,
pretty
lines
significant.
Lines are probably half the battle. Like
For
that's-
people that don't upgrade their lines,
Yeah.
and if you're beating the hell out of your car, whether it's up on the mountain or on track, dude, upgrade your lines. It'll blow
you
your
will literally-
mind.
Yeah.
your head will hit the steering wheel.
Yes.
You bet.
What Dylan pretty much just said to sum it up in stupid terms for man brain to understand. What Dylan said was, when people think big brake kit, they think bigger brake, more stop. That's literally what they think. I'll say this: what Doug thinks.
That's
Because
not
he's like,
what I
I'm
think.
gonna put a big brake on the N2.
Yeah, because I have a
It does
caliper
work
that's
for some.
failing.
Yes.
And it's.
you have, yeah, but
That's different.
Have you ever thought about like what they look like? I'm sorry, but if I walk up to a street car and it has stock with upgraded lines and yada yada yada, and then I'm gonna walk up to the same kind of car with a Willwood kit on it or a Brembo kit, I'm gonna think that looks cooler.
Form follows function.
Don't care, it looks better. Period.
But you also are involved in the stance community. You care about looks more than function. Not more, but
Motherfucker, what?
no. But you have a heavier preference for looks than a lot of us do, because you're just around
Yes.
more. Yeah,
Yeah,
But
I do.
I say form follows function. Every race car can be a good-looking show car. Some of them might have to be cleaned, but not every show car can be a race car.
As long as
What you got?
Same thing as Doug. If I walk up to it and I was like, oh, it's got a big brake kit, and I look at the tire and it's a Toyo, I'm walking away.
yeah.
Walking
I'm
away.
immediately walking away. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
will
part of an
do that.
equation. If you have a big brake kit and you have cross-drilled rotors, I'm gonna think you're dense.
Sorry, but mine are cross-drilled from factory.
Well, that's different. But I'm talking about if you choose. But
You
it's,
bought that after
there-
the fact. Like,
yeah,
I need
there-
cross drills.
There are so many situations where someone's like, I have a big brake kit on my car, and they're
Okay.
running 500 treadwear tires and stock suspension.
Yeah.
Stop tech brake package.
Oh God.
Dude,
Red
there are
light.
so many people.
Is it power stop? Is that what it
Power
is?
stop. Red light. Red light. Red light.
Yeah, red light.
Red light. You just passed it. Oh, you passed it.
Yeah, they attempted to stop at the red light and blew it.
You got a ticket.
So for me, just to circle back, red light on big brake kits on street cars.
The way I see it is, look at Kenji Susia's famous quote: "You got to look cool in the Touge too." That
That's why I
literally.
don't toge anymore. I'm a weenie.
You just take you one, man.
Take you one, man. So
But-
red light for me.
I love big brake kits on literally anything. I don't care what it is, whether it be in the front or the rear of the car, all the way around. Even if they're not even using them, I like it. It just looks better. It's the aesthetic of
It does
everything.
look good.
I mean, you gotta think, like, if I see a car, even on reps, with ling-long ass tires, if they've got a Brembo that is literally a millimeter away from rubbing the damn wheel, that looks cooler than a single pot caliper,
Little thing.
little goofy caliper thing.
Talk about my
Yeah, but I bet my DTC 60s are gonna stop this.
Yeah, you know what
True.
looks really cool in that car on stock brakes outbrakes you. That looks really cool.
Doesn't care. I think it looks better.
With a year-old RBF 600
So-
in it.
Your green light. You?
I'm saying green light.
Also
Counts,
green
what'd you
light.
say? And what'd you say, Wade?
Green light. I should have just said, I don't
Green
know.
10.
Find out next
Shut up,
time.
come on.
No, I'm absolutely for putting a nice grippy pad on a Brembo package or a nice grippy pad on a factory single pot caliper. I just like big brake kits more than not big brake
Stomp.
kits. Yeah,
I
stomp.
like being able to get brake pads.
But that's all we have, boys, girls. If you're heading to the barber, we'll see you there.
I'll be
'Cause
there.
We literally record this podcast the day before it releases. So, guys, have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for listening and all the support. Shout out to our sponsors again: Touge Motorsport, JZL Track Days, Eurospec, possibly Haggerty. Buy your track day insurance. Do not bid it into a wall with Farm or State Farm because they will drop everything you have.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, you guys have a fantastic weekend. Be safe. We'll see you on the next
Shiny side up.
one. Shiny side up. And as always, keep hitting the pass.